What's going on, folks? Took the boat out yesterday. A lot of current, surprisingly to me. My U.S. Geological site where I can check all that is no data having right now. So I'll show you some footage of what I was trying to put together and then my mishap. Dang it, dude, I just missed another one. Right at the boat, too. Right at the boat, too. But today, we're going to either return to the site that has been giving us fish from shore or go to another spot downtown, and we are going to do some deep water drop shotting, and we're gonna drag around some jigs because both these things can be very productive in water temperatures that are dropping. Well, folks, just don't be mad at me for coming back to the same spot. It's a spot that's somewhat close to the house that I can access deep water that produces fish, obviously, and that isn't the same old swamp in the river where it's a roll of the dice. I was out here on the boat yesterday, you guys. I'm gonna show you all some footage. Well, it's run and gun. Water's way dirtier over here. Oh, I just missed him. Wow. Yep, I just missed him. And you know, I got into a little pattern, but I wasn't recording, so we're gonna try to fix all that, even though it is raining, as you can see. All right, folks, a little bit of light drizzle never hurt anybody. So I have on a 3/16 drop shot weight, cylinder drop shot weight, if I can get it out here. Yep. And I also have on a BabyZToo because they're feeding on really small bait fish. And I also like to make little knots in my leader in case I need to raise up my sinker or not. So at that channel marker buoy, I don't know if I explained it before, but that's where it drops right to 19 foot. So we're gonna let the current take it. Water temp was 54 yesterday. But yeah, that's getting it out there. And that current is swift, boy, especially when you got a small boat and electric motors only. Let me tell you, it is a mover. Here a little bit to our known casting lineup. The water's still really clear though. That's good. Yo. All right. Now you guys see why I come back here to film me something. Now you see why I come back here to film me something in the rain. How you like that Z2, woman? Huh? And that high booster drop shot hook. Yeah. Yep. Man. Not a bad first fish, especially on a medium. 610 Hank Parker signature medium, the old Lew's Walmart special, one of the best medium matching rods for the price point. Not the biggest bass, but she's feeding up good. Aren't you, woman? Aren't you? So we're on the board, folks. The old drop shot in the rain. Man, I should have did more drop shotting this year. But I tell you what, it's one of my favorite things to do from the shore. But I don't have spot lock or nothing like that, so it's not that easy to do from a boat when you're a new boatsman like me. There she goes. Bye. All right, we're on the board. Rain stop yet? No. It's another weird thing. I've always done good in the rain with the drop shot. I mean, I got videos going back in the catalog. Y'all can see drop shotting in the rain, catching smallmouth and largemouth, and especially in toothy critters, walleye, sauger. Yep. That's a good one. That's a good one. Wow. Holy smokes. Wow. Wow, wow. She's going on the scale, huh? After we almost broke our neck. Wow. Wow, I almost broke my neck coming over them damn rocks. I didn't even see them. Well, what's up, girl? You are hefty. You are hefty, woman. Yeah. Look at that one. Look at that one. And the high boost, you were skin hooked. But that high boost kept you pegged, didn't it? How about that? How about that? What's up? You got something in your crushers aren't raw? Not even crawdad, you're eating bait fish, aren't you? You're eating bait fish, aren't you? Well, I'll be darned. This spot, man, this spot is crazy, isn't it, you guys? Can't be mad at me. Can't be mad at me. Everybody's done seen the swamp and all that stuff. And that fish was like halfway to shore. That was pretty shallow. Man, she must have followed it. All right, we got to get it zeroed out, woman. We get zero yet? Now we are. 2.1. 2.1. You look bigger than that. A 2.1. There you go. Choom. All right, how about it? How about it? Told y'all. Something about drop shotting in the rain, you guys. There's something about it. You know, I almost broke my neck. And what's beautiful, another thing that's beautiful about the BabyZToo, even though it's a Strike King product, is it's Elastec, and that's our second fish. And all you gotta do is, if your drop shot's rigged up right, it's just like being properly rigged on the wacky worm, man. It'll just slide right back down the hook. Well, she kind of did get that one pretty good. Oh no, the line's wrapped around it, that's all. Memory. There we go. There we go. Now everything's freed up. Everything's freed up. All right, folks, I want to thank y'all for joining me down here. Third time's a charm. But this rain ain't letting up. Tomorrow we got wind gusts up to, they're saying, close to 40, which is going to bring in the cold drop on Thursday down to 40 some degrees. Like right now it's about high 50s. I think my dash said 57 when I pulled up. Like I said, water temp is already at about, it was like 54 and a quarter yesterday out on the boat. I might even have the footage on my graph still left on this camera. I'll go through it all when I get home. But yeah, I'll show y'all how I rig up my drop shot real quick, since it broke off anyways. But I'm just glad we got to come down here and put a little textbook pattern together before I'm gonna be unable to fish for a while, because this will be the first like real cold snap we're gonna have. So they're gonna have lockjaw for a while. So we'll see you back at the crib in the fish cave for the rig up, and thanks for coming along. All right, folks, now that we're dried off and back to the fishing cave, I got my drop shot box here, and I got my rod set up here, so we'll go through how I rig it up from scratch. All right, folks, so I got my line here. I got a Bullet Company lead 3/16 cylinder drop shot weight, and we'll take good old Hayabusa. I can pick it up here, and what I'm gonna do is just tie me a Palomar knot. But I'm gonna make a big loop. That way I got some leader to work with to hang my sinker from. Like a lot of loop, right? So I'm gonna make sure it's not crossed over on itself. And I'm going to tie. But I'm gonna scooch down this way, so I got a big loop that I gotta pass the hook through, right? So I know I have enough leader for my weight. So I'm gonna stick my hand through there, pull the hook, and you see we got the Palomar, right? So I'm gonna make sure it's cinched down. Now here's the most pivotal part for me. Now everybody's got their own way of rigging up a drop shot, but this is how I do it. I'm gonna take the tag end and I'm gonna go back through the line tie of the hook. If I can get my spit out of the way. Hold on one second. I don't know why I don't have my glasses on anyway. Yeah, there it is. And let there be sight. That's what happens when you get old. Alright. So now that I've ran it back through the line tie and it doesn't want to catch on the barb, what that does, once I pull it tight, is it shows that my hook orientation is going to stay like that on the line, right? So imagine we got our weight down here where my hands are, and it's going to be like that in the water column, or really like that when you're fishing from shore. It's more of on an angle. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tag end and I'm going to make my little overhand knot stops. So I'm just going to tie one down here and scooch it as close to the end as I can. So we got one, and then we're gonna go up a little bit and do the same thing. So I got two different spots that I can put my drop shot weight just in case I need to shorten it. And two. So that right there, now you have two choices. You can even do three of where you can put your pinch on or slip on or whatever, or however you want to say it, drop shot weight. And then all I'm going to do is make sure that knot goes through, pull it up until it's all the way up at the top, like so. You can see how that knot is going to stop it from scooching down the line. And there you have it, my friends. The good old drop shot. And I do a lot of what's called dead sticking in the cold water temperatures, which means I don't impart a lot of action on the bait. And it's up to you if you want to do flat worms, if you want to do, you know, Yum has a 3-sided drop shot bait called the Kill Shot. That's pretty good. Big Bite has they renamed it. It was called the Smalley Smasher, but they call it something else now. And obviously a BabyZToo or like a Super Salty Fluke You can't go wrong. The flat nose minnow is another good one by Power Bait, Berkley Power Bait. But that's how I rig my drop shot, you guys. So, cheers to wintertime drop shot fishing. And I hope this helped. The show right here is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. I am Brian, your host, editor, and producer. And we will see you on the next one, folks. Be easy, people, and be good to each other. Peace.